Hello everyone, welcome to the Turfway Park Report for Friday, December 23rd, 2016. 9 races on tap here from Florence, Kentucky. The poly track, as always, is fast. Tonight's first race is a claimant event for the fillies and mares, which have not won 2 races in a full calendar year. 1 mile and 1/16 the distance. Morning line favorite, number 3, Seattle Firm with Perry Utes. Now they're all in line. And they're off. Our Roof spots him about 3 lengths, leaving the starting 8, but it's a fast beginning for Spend and Spree. Also through from the inside, there goes a favorite, Seattle Firm. Up top, these two are a half a length in front of Wonderful Miss B, who stacks up 3 deep in third. Mega Senna hugs the rail, saving all the ground in fourth. Her Merciful Vaquera is fifth in a 3-path. Down along the inside, Our Ruth is next, and then Secret Betrayal is last of the lot. But only about 8 lengths from top to bottom, midpoint through the turn, and it's Spend and Spree. And the Patriotic Silks will show the way. They're almost a length clear now. The favorite, Seattle Firm, taken back off the pace today, and then a separation of 2 back to Wonderful Miss B, who's in third. Mega Senna taking it all in from fourth on the inside, covered up by Hermoso Vaquera fifth, 3.5 lengths off the lead. And then 2 lengths further back to late running Secret Betrayal, and Our Ruth can see them all. First quarter 24-3. They continue the run up the back stretch. They're 4.5 furlongs from the money, and it's Spend and Spree has the lead now by 1.5 lengths. Out to the outside, there goes Wonderful Miss B. Hermoso Vaquera has Seattle Firm pinned in, and stablemate Secret Betrayal is going to go 4 wide. Here comes Our Ruth from the back of the pack. They're starting to bunch up top. The entire field is only covered by 4.5 lengths, and up on the outside, Wonderful Miss B got first run. Spend and Spree being punched along to the inside. Seattle Firm coming back for more. Seattle Firm just going to need to seize the part there as Hermoso Vaquera tips 2 wide, 3 wide, Secret Betrayal, and here's Our Ruth from the back of the pack to the top of the lane. They come 3 lengths from top to bottom. Wide open, deep stretch. It's Hermoso Vaquera shows them in. Hermoso Vaquera off the turn to the inside. Wonderful Miss B. Now there's clear room for Seattle Firm. Orange Silks in the middle. Utes sets her down for the drive on the stand side. Secret Betrayal, wide open, deep stretch. Hermoso Vaquera's up top. Hermoso Vaquera shows the way by a length. Seattle Firm lunging up to the inside between horses. Here's Mega Senna down to the line. A 3-way thriller, but I believe Hermoso Vaquera got the job done with Rodney Prescott running time up on the board, 1:48-4. Number 7, Hermoso Vaquera pulls the slight upset here. Hermoso Vaquera, under a strong ride by Rodney Prescott for owner-trainer Barb Riley, wins and returns $12, $320, $260. Hard luck second for the favorite, number 3, Seattle Firm. Third was number 1, Mega Senna. And fourth, the 6, Secret Betrayal. The exacta, $15.90. The 7-3-1 try for $1, $115.30. And the super came back $750.80. Running time for the opener, 1:48-4. Tonight's second race is a maiden claimant event. The claiming price $7,500. They'll race 1 mile. Scratch, number 4, Mighty Sky. Equipment change on the 8 to blinkers off. And the morning line favorite at 6-5, number 6, Primo Rivera for trainer Mike Maker. And they're off. Fast start for Willie with those blinkers off today. Also, Brad's Wagers contending the pace, and Primo Rivera, the favorite's going to stack up 3 wide. Memorable Notions, 4 wide fourth, 5 wide fifth comes My Crown Prince, saving all the ground as Big Brown Sevens. Then a link for the back to Air Raid, and outpaced at the back of the pack early with about 8 links to find already is blinkers off on Little Stroll. So they pass the 6 furlong marker and straighten up the backstretch, and it's Primo Rivera tugging hard against Channing Hill. These two will straighten up on the backstretch, about 1.5 lengths, 2 lengths in front now of Brad's Wager, who has yielded to the pocket spot. Willie's being ridden to keep pace there already. To that one's inside is Air Raid. There goes Big Brown Sevens and Utes tugging hard against him as well. They're up into third, 3.5 off the pace. Now Willie is fourth to his inside, Air Raid fifth. My Crown Prince, the big long shot, is sixth, starting to backpedal 7 lengths off the pace, about to be passed by Memorable Notion, and still about 5 or 6 links back to the trailer, who is Little Stroll. Half mile on a controlled 48-2. And it's Primo Rivera. The first defense gelding with Channing Hill shows him outside the quarter pole in front by 4. Brad's Wager just to the inside of Big Brown Sevens. These two dueling it out, and a long way back to Willie starting to run on. Here comes Memorable Notion as the field passes the quarter-mile pole. And a confident Channing Hill and Primo Rivera turns first. Primo Rivera off the turn in front by 2. Brad's Wager under a full-out drive. Willie's coming splitting horses back for more down the stand side. Air Raid 1/16 left for Primo Rivera. The 1-2 2 favorite, opening up with authority in deep stretch here. Primo Rivera for the Ramses is going to draw off to win by a comfortable about 7 in the end. Primo Rivera breaks maiden in style. Air Raid was second, Big Brown Sevens third, and Brad's Wager was fourth. Number 6, Primo Rivera walks the dog up top, takes him virtually all the way with Channing Hill for Ken and Sarah Ramsey. Mike Maker, the winning trainer. Primo Rivera, $3, $2.20, $2.10. Second, number 1, Air Raid. Third, number 2, Big Brown Sevens. And fourth, the 5, Brad's Wager. The exacta, $4.80. The try, $16. The super, $50.40. And the early daily double, 7 and 6, $24.40. Running time, 1:39 and 4. We'll go 6.5 furlongs, no program changes. Morning line favorite, the Indiana bred number 4, Academy Bay. They're at the post. And they are off. And the starter called him in a perfect line. It's Stunt Double, who's sending on out through from between horses. There goes the favorite, Academy Bay, punching up to the outside. Both Big Johnny D flanked by Hachi as they leave the chute behind him. Well bunched up top. There's about 6 of them from top to bottom. And Purple Smoke and Father Mick will join the vanguard up front. There's 6 of them covered by a length and a half. There are 3 in front of Ice Cream Truck flanked by the Gorilla Man. Then a separation of 2 to the 2 trailers, My Harlequin Man and Silver Crescent at the back of the pack. First quarter, 22 and 3. From between horses, the stake winner, Academy Bay, shows him into the far turn run. Pressured up to the outside by Stunt Double through from the inside. There is Father Mick. Now Big Johnny D overtakes that spot. Starting to moonwalk is Purple Smoke midpoint through the turn. And up top, it's Academy Bay. With that token pressure, it's Stunt Double up to the outside. Big Johnny D set to strike 3 wide. Here comes Ice Cream Truck, the long shot from the back of the pack. And the fence is open for Father Mick. To the top of the lane they come. Half mile, 45 and 1, and they're on their way home. It's Big Johnny D up to the outside of Stunt Double. Academy Bay, the Indiana bred, the favorite will not go away. It's finding more on the inside, but the danger is the Gorilla Man, and the Gorilla Man looking to come over the top, and the Gorilla Man just ran right on by. The Gorilla Man in a Bell Lascano wins by almost a length and a half in the end. Academy Bay was second, Ice Cream Truck third, tight for fourth between Stunt Double. Big Johnny D was there, 117 and 1. Number 6, the Gorilla Man, benefits from a hot pace, kicked it into top gear down the lane, and drew away convincingly for owner-trainer Keith Kimmin. Bell Lascano was up top for the winning ride. The Gorilla Man, 11:40, 4:40, 3:20. Finishing second, number 4, Academy Bay. Third, number 1, Ice Cream Truck. And fourth, the 5, Stunt Double. The winning exacta was worth $37.40. The trifecta for $1, $87.70. The 6-4-1-5 Super, $754.60. The Pick 3, $182 even. The Daily Double came back $11. Running time for race 3, 117 and 1. The fourth race is a claimant event for the fillies and mares, which have never won 2. The claiming price $7,500. They'll go 6 furlongs. Scratch the 4 Venetian morning line favorite number 6, Mercer Slew, with Gabe Lagunas. And they are off. Lethargic beginning for the Ridge. Fast start for Bogside. Also 2 timers away in good order and through from the fence. There goes Ms. Liz. Mercer Slew is off the pace today, racing in fourth, about 3 lengths from the leaders, and a length for the back to Cat Shadow, and outpaced after that poor start. The Ridge is last of the sextet. Up the backside they wheel. Pace battle ensuing up top between 2-timer to the outside of Ms. Liz. Those 2 are now stride for stride past the half-mile pole, and they've opened up 6 on Mercer Slew, who's overtaken third from Bogside, who's relegated to fourth. The Ridge, after that tardy beginning, is starting to pick them off one by one midpoint through the turn, and Cat Shadow can see them all. First quarter, 22 and 3. And it's 2-timer to the outside of Ms. Liz. But here comes the cavalry, the Ridge, and through from between horses is Mercer Slew, and also Bogside in the hot pink's going to try to get the split as the field reaches the top of the home stretch, and Mercer Slew cuts him in. Mercer Slew off the turn by a length, but here's the Ridge bearing down to the outside. Those 2 exchange bumps by the 8th pole. It's Mercer Slew still holding sway. The Ridge will not go away. Mercer Slew from the Ridge. These 2 continuing to battle deep stretch here, and Mercer Slew, a bridesmaid's in her last, walks the aisle to the winner's circle today, wins by a length and a half in the end. The Ridge was second, Bogside third, 111. And number 6, Mercer Slew, had a tough beat in her last start, but proved the victor today. Rallied from well off the pace to win for the red hot barn of Bill Helmbrecht. Gabe Lagunas was up top. Mercer Slew, 360, 260, 240. Second, number 2, The Ridge. Third, the 5, Bogside. And fourth one, Ms. Liz. The exacta was worth $72.80. The trifecta, $122. Superfecta, $545.80. The daily double, $21.20. And the pick 3, $36.40. Running time, 1:11 and 4. Tonight's fifth race, a maiden claimant event for the filly 2-year-olds, 15 down to 10. They'll go 6.5 furlongs. Jockey change on the 9 to Azael De Leon. Morning line favorite, number 7, Kittens Matriarch. The Ramseys looking for their second victory on the card. Outside, they're all in line. And they are off. Fast start for Choctaw, who barrels on out. Hippolyte punches up between runners, and there goes Hanson's Girl. So Hanson's Girl will clear as they leave the chute behind him, in front by a length on the run down the backstretch. Choctaw in hand, races in second. Through from the inside comes Divine Friends, who's third, about 2.5 off the pace, a length in front of Hippolyte, who starts to tighten up now, and Halo's Paradise is fifth, only about 4.5 off the pace. Then a separation of 2 to the pair of Celebrity's Gift and Desert Maria as the field continues to run up the backstretch and make their entrance into the far turn. Then there's a separation of about 5 or 6 lengths to the first-timer Kittens Matriarch, and then way out at the back are Tenacious Sally and Little Hallie. First quarter mile was 22 and 2, and it's Hanson's Girl, and those Hanson Silk shows the way 3 parts of a length. Choctaw trying to go with her but cannot keep up. Here comes Halo's Paradise starting to run on from the back. Also, Desert Maria is making good progress, is going to be floated about 6 deep as they straighten for the stretch drive, and it's Hanson's Girl spins first. Hippolyte saves all the ground, punching up the rail down the center of the track. Here comes Halo's Paradise, and Choctaw. Desert Maria still making good progress, and finally on her feet, Tenacious Sally is starting to make good progress here. 1/16 left. Hanson's Girl opening up here, and Hanson's Girl for Kendall Hanson's going to win by about 7 in the end. Hanson's Girl and Channing Hill. Desert Maria was second, late charge from Tenacious Sally, and Hippolyte was in a photo as well. Number 3, Hanson's Girl, leads them all the way on the front end to win for owner Kendall Hanson, trainer Mike Maker, and Channing Hill. 2 wins on the card for Maker and Hill. Hanson's Girl dominant in victory here. He turned 620, 540, 360. Second, long shot 9, Desert Maria. Third one, Tenacious Sally. And fourth to 4, Hippolyte. The exacta, $160.80. The try, $727.10. The super, $9,747 even. The pick 3, $49.20. The pick 4, $80.20. And the pick 5, $338.85. Rolling double came back $15.80. Running time for race 5, 1:17 and 4. Tonight's sixth race is a claimant event for the fillies and mares. They'll go 6 furlongs, no program changes. The favorite, number 5, Prom Theme for Doug Danner. They are at the post. And they are off. And Pure Legacy broke like a shot, also away in good order. From between horses comes Prom Theme, Do I Dare, and through from the inside, Call Me Anna. Up on the 3 wide side, there goes Pure Legacy, a length in front of Baja Bessie, who's second last, and Sweet and Treats is at the back of the pack. Up the backside they go. They're 6 lengths from top to bottom, just outside the half-mile pole. And it's Do I Dare, just to the outside of Call Me Anna. These two are a length in front of Pure Legacy, who races in the clear while third. Then a length further back, down along the inside, comes Star Killer, now being passed by Prom Theme as they make their entrance into the turn. And it's Do I Dare up top. Do I Dare shows the way by a length. Pure Legacy switches to the outside, coming at him and coming on. Here's Star Killer. Star Killer trying to split horses there, making good progress. Is going to angle down to the rail and save all the ground as they reach the top of the home stretch. And Star Killer cuts the corner. Do I Dare still with that pressure to the outside. Down the center comes Pure Legacy and Prom Theme. Prom Theme is really coming at him and coming on down the stand side. But it's still Pure Legacy just from Do I Dare, who will not go away. Prom Theme geared up to the outside. Prom Theme and Orlando Mojica gets the nod here. Prom Theme's going to win by about a half a side. Pure Legacy a game second. Do I Dare, the pace setter, was third. Star Killer fourth, 111 and 2. Number 5, Prom Theme, absolutely loves the Turfway surface. Picks up her 6th lifetime victory here and her 14th overall. Prom Theme under a strong ride by Orlando Mojica for owner-trainer Doug Danner. Prom Theme, 740, 380, 280. Second to 7, Pure Legacy. Third, number 6, Do I Dare, and fourth was the 1, Star Killer. The exacta, 25-20. Trifecta, 53-60. Super, 451 even. The double, 25-60, and the pick 3 was worth $63. Running time for Prom Theme was 111 and 2. Tonight's 7th race, a maiden special weight for the 2-year-olds to go 6.5 furlongs, scratch 5, run the alley. Morning line favorite number 1, the Handsome One. Maker and Hill looking for their 3rd victory on the evening.
They're at the post. They are off. Something Amiss would take the lead in Cactus League after the start, but fast beginning and a clean one for the first or the Handsome One. Also, aptly away, no shackles here, and a snappy start from between horses for Doggy Dog. Then a link further back is What's Up Chuck as the field continues to run up the backstretch. So up top, it's no shackles here to the inside, the Handsome One. Take the Lead is racing in third, a length and a half off the lead. Then a separation of 2 to Doggy Dog just to the outside of Haynet. Through from between horses comes Carmelo and also Was Up Chuck. And out wide there goes the Indiana bred Not Easy Being Green. Not Easy Being Green is really rolling midpoint through the turn. First quarter 22-1 and no shackles here up top. Here's Take the Lead to the outside. Looping up 3 wide. The Indiana bred Not Easy Being Green from the Green Hill Barns really making good progress in the White Shadow Roll as the field reaches the top of the home stretch and no shackles here off the turn in front by 2. Cactus League went to the parking lot as they straightened for the stretch drive and no shackles here. Opening up by the 8th pole in front by 6. First timer Was Up Chuck through from between horses down the stand side. Carmelo, a first time starter, is running up into the minor awards, but it's all over up front. Here's No Shackles here. Impressive on poly debut. Wins by almost 7. Tight photo for second between the 2 firsters, Carmelo and Was Up Chuck. 117-3.
Number 11, No Shackles here, breaks his maiden convincingly dominant performance here from this 2-year-old son of Shackleford, owned by Chad Frederick and Todd Fredericks, F&F Racing, trained by Ben Colebrook. Abel Lascano up top for his second on the card. No Shackles here, $9.60, $4.380. There was a dead heat for the place between the 2 Carmelo and the 4 What's Up Chuck. 4th the 8 Not Easy Being Green. Multiple payouts in the exotics. 11-2 exacta, $43. 11-4 exacta, $21.40. 11-2-4 try, $104.30. The 11-4-2 try, $74.20. 11-2-4-8 super, $1,360.20. The 11-4-2-8 super, $1,016.60. The double, $64.20, and the pick 3, $98.30. Running time for the winner, 1:17 3/5 seconds. Tonight's 8th race is a claimant event, a non-3 claimer, 15 down to 10. They'll go 1 mile. Scratch number 6, Stan's Old Habits. Morning line favorite, number 9, Rake It In with Alonzo Quinones.
And they are off. Poor beginning for Quality Street, but a fast start being hustled on out. There goes Mystic Tiger on Polytrack debut with the blinkers on, displaying the most speed. Game On Bro is going to be a pace presence while a second. Back together again as a 3-wide third. Buck Benny hugs the rail in 4th, about 4.5 off the pace. Then a link for the back to Rabanito, 1 in front of Poor Starting Quality Street. Then a separation of 2 back to Rake It In, and some 5 links back to Shutter Speed on the class drop is last. Up the backside they wheel. First quarter was a very fast 23-4. So Mystic Tiger leads him on the backstretch chart. In relentless pursuit, there's Game On Bro applying the heat to the outside in second. Back together again, taking it all in from third. A separation of 2 to the pair of Buck Benny and Rabanito. They are 4th and 5th respectively, and 6 in front of Quality Street. Starting to close in now. The favorite Rake It In still has about 11 links to find, and he's 4 in front of Shutter Speed. First half mile, 46-4, and they bend into the far turn. Pace setter Mystic Tiger still up top. Game On Bro still glued to that one's flank there in second. Back together again is being asked to quicken. Here comes Rabanito gearing up in the pink cap while third. To the inside, Buck Benny, the favorite, still has 10 links to find. Rake It In has moved him to 6th, though, as the field reaches the top of the home stretch. And Mystic Tiger on Polytrack debut turns him in 3 to the good. Game On Bro switches to the outside. Rabanito down the center. Late charge, Rake It In is grinding away up the fence, and Rake It In is the danger to Mystic Tiger. Mystic Tiger coming back to the field. Game On Bro lunging up to the outside by the 16th pole. Mystic Tiger drifting way out past the crown of the track. Game On Bro still trying to get by him, and Game On Bro nails him, I believe, right on the wire. That will take a photo. We'll leave that up to the judges, but Game On Bro lunging to the outside of Mystic Tiger. The favorite Rake It In was third, 138-2. That was a photo finish.
Number 4, Game On Bro, in relentless pursuit throughout, finally gets by Mystic Tiger right on the square to win and return 31-20, 19-40, and 7-60. Game On Bro, owned by the Greenhill Racing Stables, trained by high percentage winning trainer Jeff Greenhill, and the apprentice, Euclid Apprentice Jr., the winning jockey. Second, the 2, Mystic Tiger. Third, the 9, Rake It In. And fourth, the 8, Rabanito. The exacta 4 and 2, 329 even. The $1 trifecta, $487.50. The daily double, $106.40. Superfecta, $5,770.80. And the pick 3, $527.70. Running time, 1:38 and 2. Tonight's 9th race, a maiden special weight for the maiden 2-year-olds. Scratch number 2, 8, and 10. They'll race 6.5 furlongs. Morning line favorite, the 6, Durango Dan with Johnny McKee.
And they're off. Tardy beginning for both firsters, My Foolish Bow and Sightline. Fast start for Capture the Glory. Through from between horses, the Big Gambler. There goes Durango Dan and also Passions of Success. Down the inside, My Foolish Bow rushing up to the inside. First-time starter for Brad Ray, making good progress up the rail as the field down the backstretch. And Capture the Glory, bet all the way down from 15-1 to 5-1, shows the way in front by 2. My Foolish Bow in chase mode in second. 2 lengths further back to the Big Gambler in third. A length to Passions of Success. Here comes Sightline punching up between horses and committed to go around them all. The favorite Durango Dan is 5th, but still has 7 lengths to find, and nobody's got to Capture the Glory yet. Capture the Glory on that tearaway lead. First quarter, 22 and 3, and just outside the quarter pole, Capture the Glory has spurted away from this field here. Capture the Glory through a half in 45 and 3, and shows them to the top of the lane in front by 2. My Foolish Bow continuing to grind away. The favorite set sail 4 wide as they straighten for the stretch drive, and Capture the Glory off the turn. Here's My Foolish Bow down the stand side in the center of the track. Durango Dan has now kicked it into top gear. Durango Dan, but now My Foolish Bow's found the front, but laboring on the far outside. Big Ralph is lunging to the outside. Big Ralph, My Foolish Bow trying to hang on. It's My Foolish Bow from Big Ralph. My Foolish Bow will hang on by a length in the end. Looked like Durango Dan may have edged out Big Ralph and a long way back to fourth. The photo including Sightline, the Big Gambler there in 1-8.
Number 1, My Foolish Bow. Impressive on debut here, breaking maiden at first, asking for owner Brad Ray. Trainer Wayne Mackey and Julie Burke was up top. My Foolish Bow, $28.40, $8.40, $6. Second to 6, Durango Dan. Third, number 7, Big Ralph. Fourth, number 9, the Big Gambler. And fifth, the 4, Sightline. The winning exacta was worth $70. The try, $292.30. Super, $3,400.20. The double, $658.80. The pick 4, $5,159.60. The pick 3, $1,922.10. No winners in the high 5 carryover until Wednesday's card, $3,873. Well, that wraps up live racing for this Friday edition. Live racing returns Wednesday with a first post of 6:15. For all of us here at Turfway Park, have a wonderful holiday season. This has been the Turfway Park Report.